So there are many reasons I typically do not like the way that defense lawyers approach things when it comes to injury related cases. I think the thing that I find most offensive is the self-righteous nature of these insurance defense lawyers and how they basically churn their cases. They're trying to run the clock as much as possible because they get paid to do that. They bid the cases down. So the lower the hourly rate, the better the chance they have at getting the case. So they just milk it for all it's worth. That's why you have these endless depositions where they have the diarrhea of the mouth, where they just ask the same question like 8 different ways, hoping to get a different answer. And then they object to everything that you ask just to be assholes. And then they act like the person who's injured, it's their fault, the victim, and the at-fault party who later becomes the defendant if there is a lawsuit. They act like that person has never done anything wrong. If you're in a medical malpractice case, they act like the actual victim is not at fault, but somehow the doctor is not responsible. And it's all about not taking personal accountability, which is the standard, insurance defense lawyer bullshit. And they get very defensive about it. I had a guy once who I had a case and I was doing some blog posts and I had no idea who this guy was, but he didn't like something that I said on a blog. So he like emailed my father about it and like chastised me. And I was 40 years old. He worked for some firm down in Charlotte and this fucker chastised me about it. I mean, just what a piece of shit. I wasn't talking about him, wasn't talking about any of his lawyers. I was talking about insurance lawyers in general, saying the diarrhea of the mouth. He really didn't like the diarrhea of the mouth. So I'm using it again. Hey, asshole, diarrhea of the mouth. Those are those questions that you ask. But this guy's, some firm down in Charlotte, a real prick. Obviously, somebody that emails someone's father, who's their law partner, is a piece of shit. But that tells you something about like what some of these lawyers are like and the companies that they represent. And I will fight back vehemently against those types of people every fucking time. And, if they're going to be like that to me, imagine what they're like to actual claimants. So, but we got to fight them. Can't let them get away with that stuff. Got to fight their shit and tell them to fuck off.